More and more people across the country are choosing Uber over a traditional taxi. That option has been in Asheville for several months, and one taxi driver wanted to scope out the competition from the inside. News 13's Justin Hinton streaming live for us from downtown Asheville. How did he do it, Justin?
Well, he did it by signing up to be an Uber driver, and it worked for several months. So you'd have people that might be out here on Biltmore Avenue, either possibly at a bar or at a restaurant, and they would call either a cab, like in this instance, or they would call him for Uber services. And when he got here, he would meet them at the curb. And it worked until Uber found out. Tom Durancik is a rarity in the Asheville taxi cab market.
All right, bud, here we come.
That's because this particular taxi is equipped to transport wheelchair-bound passengers. But other taxis are not his only competition. So too is Uber.
The best thing to learn your competition is assume their identity.
He signed up to be an Uber driver, getting an inside look.
When I started out with Uber, I had a customer. I said, you know, I'm going to run you by Uber, but I'm going to run the meter and I'm not going to charge you. And I think I was maybe a whole $1 more.
That interaction might be what cost him the job. He received this email from the company a few days ago. It says, "We recently received rider feedback that you were driving a car other than the one approved for the system, namely a taxi. Only the car approved for use and has documentation on file can be used on the Uber system." It goes on to say, "Your account has been temporarily deactivated. Any further information you could provide to clarify would be appreciated." Durancik replied with this email. "That is the car you approved. The VIN number matches, and the insurance card states Weaverville Cab on the insurance card. Had your company bothered to read the card? Thanks." He has not heard back from Uber. We caught up with an Uber driver.
And everyone that I've met has really enjoyed the experience.
George Smolsky says he's not familiar with Durancik's case, but says he himself had to go through a lengthy background check.
Close to 6 weeks.
No dents, 4 doors, clean, younger than 10 years. Still, Durancik says his experience has him asking some questions. And Durancik is still looking to hear from an Uber representative to tell him what happened, because he's confused why they would have approved it and then told him later that he's not allowed to use that vehicle. Reporting live in downtown Asheville, Justin Hinton, News 13.